A very good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome to tonight's week ahead video, where we will be going over the various major FX pairs, identifying where we are in the market cycle and identifying any harmonic patterns that may or may not have completed. Before doing so, I must read the customary risk warning that trading is risky. Margin-based products such as CFDs, spread bets, options, and futures inherently high risk. These signals are not a regulated activity in the sense that we are providing you a personal recommendation. We are not. These are high-risk signals. You do not have any protection from the Ombudsman or the Compensation Services Scheme. Lastly, Synergy is authorized and regulated by the FCA to deliver this service. So let's start. So we had a fantastic month in August, to be fair. August was very strong. Last week, early part of the week, we had a couple of difficult trades that went against us, but we recovered that, which is the main thing. We covered that and put in some good trades towards the end of the week. So let's just start with first on the list, which is AUD CAD. Let's start here and have a look what we can see. So using the methodology we use, as you know, we are identifying market cycles. The market cycle, this is a complete market cycle where we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I fully expect us to get up to here to complete the cycle in 3 waves. So you can also see the ABCD structure here to here. This is AB. AB equals CD. Beautiful. And then we do expect this CD leg to play out again here, but ultimately from here, that wicks just a stop hunt. So we're expecting that. What can I see? So I can see here that in this particular leg up, the type of consolidation we're in, this is a trap, false, and a real. So we've got 1, 2, and we are expecting a 3 target up here. This is one we took long on Friday. Let's have a look what we got long on. I need to try and remind myself why I got long. We didn't actually get long this one at all, but we played this one from down here, and it's given us TP3 and more at the minute. So that's looking really good. AUD CHF, AUD CHF. Nice structure. It's given us a week of rise, second week of rise, and it's given us a rise drop. And that variation typically gives us a third week of rise. Target is the previous lower high, so we're fairly close to target. But when we have a look at this particular chart and identify the whole cycle, remember the market cycles 1, 2, 3 up, double top, 1, 2, 3 down. So on this down leg, we can identify the 1, the 2, and the 1, 2, 3. Notice the 3 hits to the low. And then we've got stops to the high, stops to the low, and we're looking to build up ourselves from here. This is one that we're long on. We hit TP2. You can see the 1, 2, 3. This is a peak. Is it going to anchor and give us a double bottom? We don't know that yet. So we have to just trade what we see, expecting a rise for next week. I'm waiting for a retest of this zone. And in doing so, I'm going to set an alert there. Retest of the zone. You can see 1, 2, 3 higher. Moving on. AUD-NZD. So AUD-NZD sits in the first zone of consolidation lower. We're expecting this to, look, we see the 1, 2 up and we see the 1 down. ABCD structure brought us up to this high. We never took that. We also missed this second ABC structure. But if we get this in and we come down to here, that proves us we have the first zone and then we can anticipate the second zone. Is there any sequence for us? Let's just have a look. There isn't at the minute. We've got a week of drop ultimately, so nothing to be done there. Now we're getting into the Mona Lisa. This is the Mona Lisa territory, the Louvre Gallery. This is the stuff that really excites me. So remember, there's a little macro key, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we can identify 1. This is a level 2 consolidation. And at the minute, we're going counter trend. I've seen the A, B equals CD. We can get back up to these highs. It will still be a lower high. We are trading within the consolidation zone. And having a look at if there's any sequence for us, there is a sequence that's given us a week of rise, second week of rise, third week of rise. So we know that that trend is complete. And we will be looking for shorts next week. The trigger for going short next week is going to be a break of this low. And I'll set an alarm before. It doesn't mean you take a break of that. That's not the trade. I'm not going to go into all that on this video, but there we are. CAD CHF, let's see what you're saying. This has also done a week of rise, second week of rise, and then a week of drop. This one in hindsight hasn't turned out to be the one I pinned my hopes on. You can see the big blue ABCD, A, B equals CD. We're expecting this BC leg to play out again here, but that will actually play from that low because ultimately I can identify 1, 2, 3, consolidate. 1, 2, 3, consolidate. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Or is it 1, 2, and 3? We aren't sure, so we're not taking that trade. CAD JPY looks very nice. Level 1, level 2. This is simply a high, 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 low. Notice the harmonic swing here to here is the same here to here. That's the DNA of this particular one. Passing, I'm not trading that. It's not really giving me anything. I'm going to pass on CHF JPY and move on to Euro AUD. So Euro AUD is one of the Mona Lisas. Like it's one of the Mona Lisas like AUD CAD. Sorry, like AUD USD. It's just a fantastic look at this. I mean, the first zone, second zone, and we took this off of Gartley down here. It's just a wonder trade. I did have suspicions that we were going to see a new low. I can see a 1, a 2, and I do expect a 3. We are around the targeted entry. We are in the middle of consolidation, and we do expect upside. Notice the breaker structure and the retest. This is gold. This is one for next week, potentially. Let's see if there's anything setting up for us. We do have a weaker drop, second weaker drop, third weaker drop. This is a big one for next week. So alarms already in place. Moving on, Euro CAD. This is one we took as well. Now, reasons why I like this is we're in a massive level 1 consolidation and we've broken the top of level 1 consolidation with making high highs and high lows. We are still long this. We went again in, did we go again in this one? I think we got stopped out in this one, but the intention is higher prices. You can be right on your direction and intention. The fact is, if trading, it's another matter. You know, if you don't trade with a stop loss, that's suicidal. You have to. But the structure I saw here, I saw a high, 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 low, high, 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 low, and we never got the proper finish here. But this is going to go. This really is going to go, and I am, I'm into it heavily, and I do expect upside. I really do. Can't see this one disappointing me. Anyway, don't want to jinx it. Moving on. Moving on, Euro CHF. This is another peak trade. Notice the AB equals CD in red. We're completing around there, and we did the harmonic move up. Big wick, double bottom potentially, change of character. Now, if we take into stock this particular pair, we've got level 1, level 2, 1, 2, 3. We're expecting all of that to play out. So this is why I call it the generational trade. Let's go to the time frame where the action's happening. What have we got here? High, 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 low, high, 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 low. 2 weeks of rise. Didn't give us it on the third. Makes me suspicious and pass for now. Euro GBP, AB equals CD, fell short and then extended. Week of drop, second week of drop. Is it setting up for a third? This is what I have. It's not so clear. I'm not in love with it, but we do have a break and a retest. And that retest has come down in 3 segments. So that's something to keep an eye on. Euro JPY is simply a high, 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 low situation. Level 1, level 2 has completed 3. Is that the peak? We don't know. I want to see another consolidation here and a drop. I'm not touching it until it's favoring me. Euro NZD, like Euro AUD, setting itself up for higher prices. We have 1, 2, 3 targeted entries off the 50. We're in the middle of the zone. I don't think there's any opportunity for us. No, there isn't. Pass. Euro USD. So Euro USD is one that, yeah, I took this one personally. I didn't send it, but it's done what we anticipated it to do. So let's get to the charts. Now, this is breaking out the peak. It's a wonderful thing, timing these sort of trades. We're trying to break out the peak here. We moved away from the middle of the zone. It's quite a complicated setup. But this is where it was all won and lost around here. Where was that action? It was down. Was it here? I think it was down here. It was here. Beautiful trade. And it's done. What's it done? Let's have a look. 1 week, 2 weeks. So this is 3 weeks in line. I'm writing that down. Euro. That's a beauty, basically, Euro USD. GBP, AUD, notice this one is also a beauty. This is in the second zone of consolidation and we expect higher prices. First zone, second zone, break, retest, expecting higher prices. It's just a crazy opportunity on this. Just amazing. Just waiting. Beautiful, amazing. GBP CAD, this is another amazing one. It's trying to break out the high. If we go to, where are we? Beautiful structure, high, 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 low, breaking out of peak formation. Sorry, out of the level 1 consolidation. This is such a long, this really is a long to take at any time here and now. I mean, you can take a long here on this one. I know you're going to say, but you're buying really high. But just understand, I've been doing this for a number of years, and this behavior you can't deny once you've seen it. It's not so much about this exact part, it's what's leading up to this. Okay. GBP CHF, we took this last week or two, gave us nice gains. We're moving up. I think we'd even took it long again. We did take this long again. We took this long again. Why do we take it? Because we can identify the market cycle. Level 1, level 2 peak, level 1 consolidation, expecting higher prices. This is an ugly gartly. But when we go down to the main action, which was on the 30, I believe. So what did we see here? So looking at this, we had the Gartley structure, we had the change, we had the break, and we had the entry, and the rest is thanks for coming. GBP, JPY, I'm not even going there, but I'll just show you that all JPY pairs are doing the same thing at the moment. So you can see the major pattern, level 1, level 2, and then you can see, is this a high, 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 low, or is that the peak? I don't know. I'm not gambling there. GBP USD, again, we took this one, high, 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 low, high, 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 low. We took the trade down here, expecting the third high. We're now at the top of that consolidation zone, and you can see the mini pattern playing out again. Am I interested? I am when it breaks down that peak. Until then, we've got 1 week, 2 weeks. So it is one I must be interested in, but I will wait until a chance shows up. NZD CAD, this is another one that we sent out. It's actually done TP. It's actually done TP3. It's a beauty. We took it down here and it gave us that. How come? Because we understand where we are in the market cycle. Just to remind you guys, level 1, level 2 and peak, and we have a trap false. This is consolidation zone. We came down in 3, 1, 2, 3. This is a mini version of the pattern playing out with the W trap false, and we're into high, 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 low. This is launchpad stuff, looking lovely. NZD CHF, we took this one. Similar sort of thing, level 1, level 2. We know the pattern's going to play out, and we had signs that came to us that make us believe that we're on our way. Now, this is huge, huge upside. Huge upside. Just enjoy the ride is all I'll say on that. Beautiful, can't ask for more. That is just amazing. You may think I'm crazy. NZD JPY. This is one of my all-time favorites as well. Look at the pattern, level 1, level 2, then 1, 2, 3 to the high, and we've pulled away. This one is looking more of a peak, and I'm not trading it past. NZD USD, like AUD USD, level 1, level 2. So we're going counter trend at the minute, trying to get everyone to go long, but ultimately the bias is lower. The waterfall's lower. Moving on, gold. Did we send gold as well? We did send bloody gold. Let's have a look. So we sent gold as a Gartley X AB equals CD, and we took that for our premium subscribers. This is a change, break, and a retest in one. And what I have here is the pattern. Level 1, level 2, higher high, higher low. Beautiful. And last but not least, my favorite here, USD CAD. Absolute free fall at the minute, but look at the setup. Level 1, level 2. Middle of the zone. I can see a 1, a 2, and a 3 now, and I do expect this one to hold up, but it does seem destined for the low end of the consolidation zone. And then we have USD CHF. Does look like it's seeking out the harmonic. And there you have it, folks. So we hope to get some good trades out this week coming. We are at the end of the month, which makes things slightly more difficult. We can expect trap moves, window dressing, false moves against the trend. And we have to keep our wits about us. But yeah, appreciate following, and wish you all the best. Thank you.